Hey guys, Jecothebeast F1 here. Today, with a brand new video. We are currently here in Russia. I know this is round 4. Bahrain, I think there was a corrupted, pretty sure, because that's what it said, and it did not record. And I think that's what happened. I think that was the same thing that happened in the start of qualifying in China. But today we are here in Russia. Just going through the setup, and I'm just gonna drive out. Drove out because at the end of the video it cuts half a lap early, because my PlayStation can only last a good 1 hour recording, and then I have to re-record another one. So I will explain everything at the end, but I'm gonna drive out now. And just getting these tires warmed up. I was actually pretty good in Russia. Lockups aren't as bad, just turns 1 and the back straight really hurt me. But coming to the end of that flying lap, I'm gonna start my lap here. Go across the line at an alright speed, going through turns 1. No, not turn 1. Turn 2 I get trouble on. So turn 1, I'm alright through there. Up in 8th gear. I've got a lock up a little bit there, but I've got a powertrain and a little bit of aerodynamics upgrade I am waiting for. I think that will come next episode in Spain. But through there, I'm alright as well. So through sector 2, I do really well. I can really get a lot of time and a lot of speed. And also guys, start of F1 is finally back of the Australian Grand Prix. It's going to be fun, and I'm a Mercedes fan. But yeah, hopefully Lewis and Valtteri can do their best. But I go wide a little bit there, but I continue on. Just want to see what lap time I get. Doing practice sessions, qualifying pace was to go for P19, and by the end of this season, through there was actually pretty smooth. Not usually get lockups here and there, but it's pretty fine. But I just lose the back end. In my mind I was like, I'm gonna set a time. You can see I then check my tire wear. Crap. I fell off my seat. Check my tire wear, so I'm like, I'll go for another lap to set a time, but then I do this stupid mistake and then break my front wing. Well, so I just go in box, and then I will do my other lap, which will cut soon. My better lap actually. And yeah, it's gonna cut round about now, soon. So now we've just done a flying lap. Turn right there. Sebastian Vettel's got a fast time. Didn't see what time he got. But now, moving there through the last corner. I think I get a better exit than last time. But I'm on ultra soft tires. Doing a good 148s in practice. So hopefully I can repeat it here. On the first lap I went down the 5th gear, and this one I went down the 4th. It's like perfect for that corner if you don't brake too hard. The race for me was really struggling, considering I was in the wet, and I was really hoping that Russia would be in the dry, because I was through these corners. I think I could get in the top 10 through these corners, but this little corner cut there, it's not off my corner cutting, it's unregular, so don't worry. Turn right here, little small corner cut there, right in with a 135.8. I cannot get into the 130s. That's pretty impressive if they are getting into the 130s. But breaking into here, I lock up on the inside tire a little bit. That's one of my favorite turns, because it just flows really nicely. So through whatever turn this is, and through the turn that's after whatever turn that is, going into the straight now, in 7th gear down to 4th, up a gear, down 2 gears, lose the back end a little bit, but I go a 138.1, I think that is, yeah. I did get in the 140s. Oh no, I got 142 in practice. Oh, I'm talking crap. But again, it's another lap. These are new set of soft tires from my first lap, and I go up in the green there. Cause I think I just lost the back end on the first lap. Through there, it's much cleaner and smoother as well. Same here, little corner cut, but you know, still nice and smooth. Driving with the wheel is a new experience for me. But yeah, through there, don't go wide. Well, I do go wide there, but turn before that I don't go so wide. Lock up on that inside tire, go wide, lose a little bit of time, but not too much, so it shouldn't hurt me too badly. Just have to get these tires warmed up. But when the spire ends on the right there of that red thing, that's when I start turning in. That's also much smoother. And going there, I'm off the racing line a little bit. I could like switch back and keep my steering wheel straighter. But we're heading to the end of this lap. Currently 4/10 ahead of on my Delta. And I don't move up. And there we go. So we're just gonna cut all this out, and you can see that I'm just waiting. Please tell me I'm in Q2. But sadly I'm not. I'm in P16 with a 137.8. Fernando Alonso 137.5. I was 2/10 off to getting the Q2. My goal for this season is to get into Q2. And you got Pascal Wehrlein, Marcus Ericsson, Lance Stroll, Joan Palmer, and me out in Q1. But now we're in the race, raining, obviously. I was there changing my aero. I think I also changed my ballast. Well, look, it says pit on 13 and then take the 14s to the end, but I saw it's cloudy on the last few laps. So I was like, should I pit? Should I not pit? Should I stay on the strategy? But I don't know. During the race, I found the car really understeery, or not understeery, oversteery. I just could not get good traction on them. Either it's really worn or it's just raining. But 5 lights and away we go. Massa gets an okay start. It's pretty much a decent start from all of us here. Alonso goes into the middle. I see if I can swoop round, but try to get into the slipstream. Go to Alonso, they brake quite early. I left off first, but I just double lock up there, cause it's my first time actually driving in the rain with the wheel on lockups. So, well, I have driven in the rain without lockups, but you can see I just lose the back end, so much oversteer. And you see Massa on that inside brake, trying to get past Massa. Go I love it, he's in with Stroll, you can see it with that glimpse. And all I had to do was catch to Fernando Alonso. I was really struggling to get past him. You can tell once we get into the back straight. But you can see Magnussen's ahead of him. Further on in the race, he then has a problem. And also Nico Hulkenberg has a problem. I think it comes near the end of the lap. Or soon. Or sometime, whenever. So there's Alonso. I think we can catch him. Switch it up to Rich Mix. You've got Magnussen ahead of him and Grosjean. He's the fence on the inside, I go on the outside, but I forgot to turn. And so I just brake. I forgot to turn left. Great. So I'm back where I started. I'm still behind Alonso. Still behind me, you've got Stroll and Massa. I think Stroll got past Massa. You can see how much I lose the back end. I don't know if I'm putting the accelerator on too fast or too slow. But yeah, so and I had to get used to the braking points because I didn't know where to brake. So that's why I just double lock up. And I realized that when you're in the rain, don't fully press the brake down, no matter how fast you're going. Just about 75% would do. But you can see I'm so much closer on lap 2 to Fernando Alonso. When I was driving, concentrating, just remember, I need to turn left. So same thing, he stays around the outside, I go around the outside. He stays on the inside, sorry. Then he's round on the outside, I'm on the inside. You can see Nico Hülkenberg is right there. Alonso's still there, but we both touch and raise the hand in frustration. But luckily I'm ahead of Fernando Alonso. Now Nico Hülkenberg's ahead of me. He does have a problem, and I think he wanted to defend on the inside, but I'm pretty sure that's what he meant to do, not just to let me pass like that. But yeah, I'm not too sure. It took a while for me to catch up to Magnussen. You can see currently on top right it's lap 3. Then we cut to lap 6. Or still. Jeez, I'm getting these cuts so wrong. So currently lap 3. See, I get close to Magnussen, but I think I'm still too far for a pass. Try it down the inside. Oh no! Mr. Breaking Point, go a little bit wide. And there he is. Magnussen held me up quite a bit. And to get in top 10, I really had to go for a 1-stop. So that's what I did. So now we got to lap 6. Yes, we do. I'm so much closer to Magnussen. This time we touched a little bit. Luckily, no damage. And just carefully swing it to the right down the inside. Down the inside of Magnussen, he tries to cover on the outside. No, and then smooth down the inside, double lock up a little bit just to get the car stopped in time. And now Kimi Räikkönen sets a fast, Valtteri Bottas sets a fast lap of a 1:53. And then it was pretty uneventful once I got past Magnussen. We skipped to lap 12, 6 laps later. You can then see like I have this wonder different. I like stop because my pit strategy was for me to pit on lap 13, but I pause right about now, and you can see I go in the race director and look at the times because my tire wear was on 35%, so I saw Kvyat 144.5, 144.7, and 155 after that. Neo's going 156 highs, 155. I was really inconsistent. And then you can see Kevin Magnussen 157. Last lap 55, 55, 55, 56. 55 high, 56 lows. And then I look back at mine, 56 high, 55 low, 56 high. 55 low, 56 low, 56 high. So it's really inconsistent. Fast lap time was 1:55.0. So I go back to racing, and lap 16 I want to pit, but I don't want to pit. And then I only have this here because I think it's like the only time I check my tire wear. It was on a good 55%, 50-ish percent. Yeah, I can see that top left 53%. Rears aren't too bad, but all I had to do was to protect the tires. Nah, I'm never gonna say that again. Tires. But it's like most of the race I was just sitting. I was sitting duck. Then lap 18, Grosjean tries to take over me. I defend. Now I'm on the outside, get the power down quick, and just about stay ahead of him. And I think we cut to where Massa passes me, because I'm currently in P9. No, I go into the pits for ultra softs, and on lap 20, and I was still on the same set of super soft, not super soft tires. intermediate tires. I probably could have taken it to the end, but there was no point. So I was the first one on to the ultras. Don't know if it was a good idea or bad idea, but it was still pretty wet out there. Still have to get used to the track. And then like after like turn 4, DRS then gets enabled, which is pretty useful. So as if you can picture when DRS is going to be enabled, you'll do really well. Currently I'm in P10, and second lap of my ultra soft tires, and you can see there I get a 149.5. Oh, yeah, 5. And then it cuts again to lap 25, where no, I go really wide for some reason. Oh yeah, this is where Nico Hulkenberg retires due to mechanical failure. Even though Jeff says it was mechanical failure. But I'm just gonna talk about the end of the video. So my PlayStation won't currently record 60 minutes, and I got to 59. And this is where Massa passed me. It tried to defend. Grosjean nearly passed me, but he didn't. But I'm going to talk about the end of the video. So, what happened, it could only do up to 60 minutes, and then I think I was paused, and I was eating downstairs, taking my break, and I didn't realize it was past 60 minutes, because I was still recording. You can see that's just keeping it down the inside. But I do finish P10, ahead of Sainz and Kvyat. My teammate finished in P14. So I get 4 points for McLaren. Oh, and also I did finish P10 in Bahrain. After safety car. You can see Kimi Räikkönen there. So sorry this end is a little bit muddled up, but that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. See you guys soon. See you later. See you in Spain. See ya.